Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to automate AI-based real estate newsletter content in Google Sheets. So I am an owner of a real estate agency, and for my new property listings, I have to write the newsletter content. And doing this manually now is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, I have created an amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect with no coding skills required. How this AI agent works is that as soon as I'm going to add the data of the new property listings in my Google Sheets, automatically using all the data, an AI agent is going to generate the newsletter content. And as the content is generated, this AI agent is going to update my spreadsheet with the generated content to create the systematic record. So now if you want to learn how to create this amazing AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to automate AI-based real estate newsletter content in Google Sheets. So as an owner of a real estate business, I regularly share property updates, market trends, and investment tips with my clients to keep them engaged and informed. I use Google Sheets to organize property details, pricing, and segments. I use an AI agent to automatically generate engaging newsletter content based on the data added in Google Sheets. This helps me generate fresh, personalized content for my audience. Once the content is generated, it is automatically updated back in my spreadsheet again alongside the respective property details, keeping everything organized in one place. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. Before that, I'm going to show you how this AI agent works in real time. So this is the spreadsheet. In the spreadsheet, I'm going to add the new property listing details right here. And then we are going to see an AI agent is going to automatically generate the newsletter content and add it in the spreadsheet in this row right here. So now I'm going to add the data over here in this spreadsheet. So you can see right away I've added the data. This is the property name, Green Valley Villas. This is the address, this is the price, this is the property type, that is villa, bedroom is 4, bathrooms is 4, and this is the square footage. And you can see automatically in front of you an AI agent has generated and updated my spreadsheet with the newsletter content. There's the subject, discover your dream house at Green Village Villas. You can see right over here, this is the entire newsletter. We are thrilled to introduce you to the stunning opportunity to own a piece of luxury in heart of Bangalore. Presenting the Green Valley Villas, where comfort meets elegance in vibrant neighborhood of Wildfield. You can see right over here, this is the price, this is the square footage, and you can see number of bedrooms and bathrooms are also here. And this is an interactive newsletter generated by my AI agent and is automatically been added back in my spreadsheet. So this is how this AI agent is going to work. And we are going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. For that, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, you can see that Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. After coming to the landing page, you have two options, sign in or sign up for free. If you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to sign into my account. Then you can see the all Pabbly apps in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you, and in order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says create workflow. A dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as AI agent to automate real estate newsletter content in Google Sheets. Okay, you can see right over here, this is the name to my workflow. And for the folder on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created these many folders in my Pabbly Connect account, and from these folders I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select AI agents as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. Then a workflow is automatically going to be created in my Pabbly Connect account in the name of AI agent to automate real estate newsletter content in Google Sheets, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I keep the record of my new real estate property listing. I want that as soon as I'm going to add the data of the new property listing in the spreadsheet, automatically the trigger over here should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as Google Sheets, and the trigger event is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. After that, you can see Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. Now using this unique webhook URL, I'm going to build a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. Firstly, copy this URL from here and open the spreadsheet you want to connect. So this is the spreadsheet. Go towards the extension option from the bar, add-ons, and get add-ons option right here. Then this window is going to appear in front of you, on which on the search apps bar, search for Pabbly Connect webhooks and select it. You can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, do that, because with the help of this webhook, we are going to build the connection between our Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. After installing, go back and refresh the spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet, go back to extensions. Now you can see an option, Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on it. From the drop down, go to initial setup option right here. Then this window is going to appear in front of you. Firstly, it is asking for the webhook URL. So I'm going to paste the webhook URL provided by Pabbly Connect right here. For the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be your final data column. On which of the data is added, the whole of that raw data will be sent to the webhook URL. In the spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column G, because this is the square footage column in which I'm going to add the last data of my new property listing. As soon as I'm going to add the final data in this column, the entire row's data is going to be forwarded towards this webhook URL. That is why for my trigger column, I'm going to select it as column G, and then I'm going to click on this submit button right here. And as soon as I'm going to do that, you can see it says setup configured successfully. Now I'm going to go back. The steps that I'm going to tell you right now are super important, so please do not forget to follow them. Go back to extensions in Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now from the drop down, you need to select this option, send on event. It is mandatory to click on send on event, because as soon as you're going to enter the new data in the spreadsheet, this spreadsheet is going to send the data to Pabbly Connect with the help of send on event. Okay. So now this is how you build a connection between your spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect. If I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Google Sheets is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the data of the new property listing in the spreadsheet, and after doing that, I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the new data I added in my spreadsheet or not. Okay, so let me do that. I'm going to add the property name, address, price, property type, bedroom, bathroom, and the square footage. So I'm going to add the new data in the spreadsheet right here. You can see right over here, I have added the new data. The property name is Elite City Homes. This is the address, New Town, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Price is 3.2 crores right here. Property type is penthouse, bedrooms 5, bathrooms 5, and the square footage is 3,200 square feet. You can see right over here, this is the new property listing data I've added. As I've done that, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, and yes, the response has also been captured in my trigger. Square footage is 3,200. If I'm going to scroll down, property type penthouse, this is the name of the property. Price was 3.2 CR. Number of bedrooms and bathrooms were 5, and this was the address, New Town, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So as the response has been captured, this means that Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. Now as we have the details of the new property listings over here in our trigger, using the details, I want an AI agent to generate the newsletter content for that property. For the AI agent, I am using in my business OpenAI. If you want to use any other AI platforms like Google, Gemini, or other platforms, you can definitely do that according to your requirement. I am going to set up my action step, in which for the action application, I am going to select it as OpenAI, and action event is going to be ChatGPT, and then I am going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection. It is asking for the token. To have the token, go on this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. As soon as I'm going to do that, the API keys page of my OpenAI account is going to appear in front of you, and to generate a new key, I'm going to click on this create new secret key button. It is asking for the name of my key. So for the name of the key over here, I'm going to write it as newsletter content. Okay, so this is the name of my key I want to give. For the project, I'm going to select it as default, and permissions, we need to select it as all. Then I'm going to generate the token from here. I'm going to copy this token from here and paste it in this token field and click on the save button right here to build the connection. As you can see that I have successfully connected OpenAI to Pabbly Connect. After that, it is asking for me to select the AI model. For the AI model, I'm going to use GPT-4o mini, but if you want to use any other AI models, you can definitely select that from the drop down given over here. It is asking for the prompt next. What is a prompt? Prompt is a text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate the content according to our requirement. In the prompt, we need to specify all the things that we want and do not want that this AI agent should generate. So for the prompt according to this use case, I'm going to write it as, so this is the prompt that I have. You are an AI content creator for real estate company named Dream Brick Realty, owned by demo user. Use the following property details to write an engaging professional newsletter content piece for potential clients. Highlight the key features, benefits, and ideal buyer in a friendly and a persuasive tone. End the message with soft call out action, including the business contact this number. The property details are going to be entered here. Format the content in short paragraphs suitable for newsletter format. Focus on making it appealing to home buyers and real estate investors based on the property type. Strictly do not use any symbols like double star and the hashtag. So you can see in the prompt I mentioned all the things that I want and do not want as well. Okay, so this is the prompt right here. So now over here in this prompt, it is asking for me to enter the details like property name, address, price, and all details. Now for the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to select this property name field, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the same response that is captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to search for the name, as it is asking for the name, you can see this is the property name, and for this property I want to generate the newsletter. So I'm going to select the data of the property name from my previous response. As now I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped, and as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly for the address, I'm going to map the data of the address right over here. So this is the address, I'm going to map the data. For the price over here, I'm going to map the data of the price right here. It is asking for the property type, I'm going to map the data of the property type. For the bedrooms, I'm going to map the data of the bedrooms right here. For the bathrooms, I'm going to map the data of the bathrooms data right here. And lastly, for the square footage, I'm going to map the data of the square footage right here. Okay, so this is the entire prompt using which an AI agent is going to generate me the newsletter. So as I've entered the prompt and selected the AI model, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button over here. And within few seconds, you can see the AI agent has generated the content for me. This is the message content and this is the AI generated content. If I'm going to scroll, this is the subject of the newsletter, you can see right over here, and this is the entire newsletter for the property details that I've added. Subject is experience luxury living in elite city homes in New Town, Chennai. We are excited to present you an exceptional opportunity, elite city homes located in vibrant neighborhood of New Town, Chennai. This luxurious penthouse could be your ticket to upscale living with price tag of 3.2 CR. You can see over here, this is the entire newsletter for the new property listing. You can see right here. For more information, please reach out to this number. Warm regards, demo user, Dream Brick Realty. You can see right over here, this is the entire newsletter generated by my AI agent. So as the newsletter is generated, to keep the systematic record, I want to update the generated content back in this spreadsheet so that I can have the corresponding newsletter for each new property listing. For that, simply I'm going to add an action step in this workflow. And for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. An action event is going to be update row, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, and then click on this sign in with Google button right here. It is asking for me to choose an account, and which account have we created the spreadsheet. So this is the account, I'm going to select it from here. After selecting the account, it is asking for the permission for this account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button. As I've done that, you can see I have successfully authorized Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for me to select the spreadsheet. For that, I'm going to select as real estate listing. So I'm going to select the spreadsheet from here. Sheet is going to be sheet 1 because this is the only sheet that I've created. For the row index, I'm going to map the data of the row index that I've received in this Google Sheets step right here. Do I want to update all these details like the name, address, price? No, I just want to update the AI generated newsletter content. For this field, I'm going to map the data of the generated content right here. And then simply, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. I have received a response which is a positive response. If I'm going to go back, yes, you can see the AI generated newsletter content has been added back in my spreadsheet over here, okay? You can see it has been added over here. This is the same AI generated content, okay? So in this manner, I have created this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum till now what we have done, trigger is Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row. As soon as I'm going to add the new property listing in my spreadsheet, automatically the trigger is going to capture the response of that. Using the details in AI agent, OpenAI ChatGPT is going to generate the newsletter content. As the content is going to be generated in this step, automatically I want to update that content back in my spreadsheet to create the systematic record. For that, I've added this action step, Google Sheets update row, where I'm going to update the row with the generated content. And this is how I've created an AI agent to automate real estate newsletter content in Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. This was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.